Hey folks, Cody Detweiler here. Real quick, as you can see here, I got a bunch of baits and tackle here. I want to show you guys the way I like to flip and pitch my setup, my rod, my reels, my line, my hooks, everything. Working at the marina in the off season this time of year especially, I get asked a lot about how to fish heavy cover. And not necessarily the technique, but what I prefer to use. My rod, the line, hooks, everything. So I want to go in detail here real quick, show you guys what I like to use, and hopefully you guys can use this back at home on your lake, or if you come down here to Florida anywhere and fish this time of year. So, this time of year in particularly, the fish like to get under heavy vegetation because it warms up quicker. So when our water temperature drops, mats tend to warm up quicker and the big fish get underneath them. So real quick, I wanted to start off with the rod I like to use. This here is a Kistler Z-Bone rod. I have no affiliation whatsoever with any rod or reel company, so just to get out of the way, I'm not like trying to promote this company or anything. I don't get paid to use them or anything. This is just what I like to use. So this is a Kistler Z-Bone rod. It's a 711 heavy action rod. This is just what I've always liked to use. This is my favorite flipping rod on the market. This is just what I've found works best for me. So on here I have a Daiwa Fuego. It's a $100 reel. And you might be asking why I'm using a $100 reel for flipping heavy vegetation, and really the answer is I don't see going out and spending $300, $400 or more on a reel that you're only going to be using to make 20-foot pitches with at the most. So not necessary for this technique. So go out, buy a Fuego. This is an 8-to-1 gear ratio reel. On here I have Daiwa J-Braid, 65-pound test, big heavy rod like I said, and on here right now I have a 1-ounce tungsten weight with a 4-aught. Here's the hook I use. I'm getting in depth here. 4-aught. This is a Mustad Ultra Point. It's got the grip pin on it. Denny Brauer flipping hook. So one of the main things I love about this hook, it's not too thick, but it's not too thin. So it's not going to straighten out on you if you hook a giant. And it's going to penetrate real well because it's a little lighter wire than some of your heavier wired hooks that I feel like rip a huge hole in their mouth, and then that could cause them to come off. So this is the hook that I prefer when I'm flipping heavy cover. Again, it's a Mustad Ultra Point Denny Brauer grip pin max. So this is a 4-aught hook. That's what I use. That's what I have on there now. As you can see, the bait I have on there right now, this is a Little Dipper by Reaction Innovations. Very small finesse profile. When the bite gets tough, this is the bait I go to. As you can see on there also, I have 2 bobber stops. The reason I use 2, you can burn one off over time just fishing, and then you got to retie and it's annoying. So I put 2 on there, just stops the weight. I also snell my hook. As you can see, the bait's kicking out there to the side. That's a debate that's a debate that I guess is going to go on probably till the day I die, because some people say it's not necessary to snell a hook. Some people say it is. Some people just tie a Palomar knot. That's what I prefer. So I snell a hook. If you don't want to snell a hook or don't know how to, you don't have to. That's just what I prefer to use. So that's that. Like I said, so that's a 1-ounce weight on here. This is my weight box. As you can see, I got tons of different sizes. So I got all the way from, this is a 1/16 ounce, all the way up to where I just wrote big. So that's 2 ounce to 2.5 ounce, just big giant weights. So that's what I use for weights there. All tungsten. I don't use lead. Lead's soft when the fish bite it. Especially this technique, you'll notice a lot. If you're using a tungsten weight, you're going to get a lot of teeth marks on it. They tend to suck the whole bait in. Where if you're using lead, it's a lot softer. Fish are going to mash down on it and you're going to pull it out of their mouth. So use tungsten. It's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. So the bait I showed you there was the Little Dipper by Reaction Innovations. This is actually the Big Dipper, or not the Big Dipper, I'm sorry, the Sweet Beaver. And I showed you the Little Beaver there. I made a mistake. They also make 2 other baits called a Little Dipper and a Skinny Dipper, which is an awesome swim bait too. But so this is the Sweet Beaver right here. This is the original, the OG, the one that started it all for Reaction Innovations. And this color here is called Penetration. All it is, black and blue with silver flake. That's the exact same bait I had on this rod in the little Beaver. So I'll show you the size difference here real quick in them. So this is the little one, and this is the original Sweet Beaver. So if you got to downsize, do the little one. If you're catching giants or whatever, use the big one, and you can still catch giants on this one. I've caught giants on that little beaver. So tons of different colors. Ones I prefer, mainly black and blues, anything with green pumpkin in it. Traveling around the country a lot, fishing the opens, I like to use different colors. Okay, so real quick, I want to go in depth on the colors I like to use. All over the country, these colors work. If you're on a bluegill lake, soft poppy, awesome color. Got a real good bluegill imitation. Tons of different swirls in it, different flake. Awesome, awesome color. One of my all-time favorite colors is this Magic Crawl Swirl. I use this color all around the country, all over the country fishing the opens. And all it is basically a green pumpkin with a blue swirl in it. Really, really great color. I use it fishing it all different types of ways. You know, I could throw it Texas rig, flip it, pitch it, throw it just with on a shaky head. I've thrown it on a shaky head too. So there's just tons of different ways you can rig these baits. You don't necessarily have to flip them and pitch them, but that's just one of the best ways that I use it down here in Florida. But like I said, all over the country you can use these baits. Doing whatever you want to do with them. They're very versatile baits. You can do tons of different things with them, different styles. So that's the original, the OG Sweet Beaver, the original one. And then we got the little ones. Like I said, if you want to downsize, don't use such a big bait. If the bite gets tough, you can downsize and use the little one. So that's just the little beaver there. I got that in different colors. That's penetration there, hematoma, which is another black and blue, and I also have it in that green pumpkin swirl here. Like I said, one of my favorite colors to use just outside of this state and just all around the country. So check those colors out. But that's it, man. I keep it real simple. Like I said, black and blues, green pumpkins. You can use them pretty much all around the country. I've caught big fish on them, you know, all over the place. So be sure to check them out. Reaction Innovations makes the Sweet Beaver. The baits here I showed you today. Hooks, weights, rod, reel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I had to do a little weird cut there. My phone rang and it screwed up the whole video. It really bothered me. I'm a perfectionist. This is one of the reasons why it takes me a while to put up videos, because I like them to be good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Keep checking back. If you like the video, give me a like or a thumbs up, whatever it's called, and subscribe to my channel here. I'll be posting more stuff throughout the year here, and I'm getting a new boat, new Bass Cat Era on the way. I'll be doing, going to pick that up. I'll be doing a video, and then we'll do some rigging stuff with it. Got the new Lowrance HDS Live units coming, some stuff from TH Marine, got the new Mercury on it, so it's going to be exciting stuff. So be on the lookout for that video, but in the meantime, go try some of this stuff out at home on your lakes, or if you come down here to Florida, stop by Big Toho Marina, say what's up. If you have any questions on this stuff, comment below, come inside, ask me questions, whatever. So appreciate it, guys, and we'll see y'all next time.